Hey guys, welcome to this amazing Coolify course. So using Coolify, okay, you can install very powerful applications inside your own servers, maybe like Mautic, N8N, it could be WordPress website and many more. So inside this free course, I will going to teach you how you can install, powerful applications within your, server. So we will going to use a very powerful VPS, which is most affordable, and will going to provide you the most resource, which is known as Contabo. So there are plenty of other options like we have Hostinger, DigitalOcean, Vultr. So they all will going to charge you very high, and resources will also be provided very less, but we will go with the most affordable one which is in the market right now. It's the Contabo, which will provide 3 core CPU, 8 GB of RAM and 75 GB of storage, which is very high. Okay, and we will be able to use Coolify, and we can install all the majority of the big applications within our server. So in case if you guys are interested and want to learn how you can install applications, so make sure that you watch this complete free course from starting to end. Now let's see what is Coolify. Okay, or just search for Coolify, and you will see this Coolify dot io over here. Just go to the site. Now when we talk about Coolify, so guys, it's a very powerful panel. Okay, so using this you can install any application you want, okay, on your own system. Like let's say it could be the, let's say, Mautic, N8N, okay, which is for the automation, and plenty of other things, okay, which is very simple and easy, like WordPress, okay, and anything you want. Okay, so basically when we talk about, let's say, Coolify, okay, so if you just go ahead and see the Coolify, so it's a self-hosting system. We will going to teach you inside this free course, okay, okay, how that will going to work, by the way. But this is very powerful. Okay, I will going to show you that. Okay, so you just need to install Coolify on your server. Okay, let's say on your VPS server. We will teach you how you can set it up, and then you can install whatever you want. Okay, so this is all about Coolify, but as you will go and learn with me practically, so you will better going to understand that. Okay, but for now, let's understand that there is something known as Coolify that will help you to self-host amazing, powerful softwares, like it could be Mautic, N8N, okay, WordPress, okay, or it can be databases like MongoDB, or it could be anything. Okay, now what are the steps we will going to follow? By the way, you can just search for Kuku courses. Just go to this website kukucourses.com, open the first link, and wait, let me just go to tools here, and let me just search for here Notepad. So guys, just go to my site, okay, and just search for Notepad over here. Okay, wait. Okay, just search for Notepad. Okay, or you will going to see it over here directly. Just open this Notepad over here, and guys, using this, I will going to teach you, by the way. Whatever we will going to do, you can either use your own computer Notepad, okay, or you can even do the tasks here as well. By the way, if I just tell you with the teaching concept, so we require two things. One is the custom domain, okay, which you will going to attach with your Coolify. Second will be to get the VPS, okay, and the third thing we will going to do is the setup Coolify. Okay, so these are the few things we will going to do. Okay, so it's very simple and easy. Okay, so let's go step by step. Now the very first thing we will going to do is to get a domain. So domain is basically what? It's a basically address of your website. So for example, let's say you want to visit Apple's website, so you will type apple.com, okay, to go to the Apple's website. So Domain is what? Domain is this apple.com and so on. This basically help the user to take the user to any particular website. So you need to get a domain name, which is very much important. Now let's see how we can get a domain name. Okay, so guys, you can type this. Okay, as you can see in the screen, everything in small. My dash link.in slash name chip. Okay, everything in small. I will also going to attach the link below, so you can click on it and you can go to the Namecheap's website. And now you need to get a domain name. Okay, now domain name, you can just, some people get the domain name on the basis of their name. Some people do the or get the domain or search for the domain which are related to their business. Okay, so whatever you want to, just search for the domain if it's available or not. For example, let's say my surname is Lunhare, and let's say I want, let's say lunhare.com. If I click on search, so it will tell you whether that domain is available for you to get or not. So Namecheap is searching for it. Okay, and let's wait, and you can see that lunare.com is already taken by someone else. So Namecheap will also going to suggest some alternatives which you can also get. So whatever domain name you want to get, you can go ahead, type it. Okay, like let's say I type maybe let's say anything you want. Okay, for example, let's say Kuku backend. Okay, something like this, and let's say I get that domain. Okay, so whatever you do that, just go ahead, whatever you love. Okay, you can also see the prices, just click on add to cart and purchase it, go to checkout and just make the payment. Okay, like it will ask you about your how many years you want to register. Okay, so if you go with the more longer period, more you know discounted or more amount of the money you can save. Okay, so make sure you do that, and after that you can just click on confirm order. Okay, and then you guys can go ahead and take the domain name. Okay, so it's somehow very easy. Just put your card details and then click on continue button, and you will be able to purchase it. And after you purchase the domain, so again you can just go to the same link which I have told you, my-link.in slash namecheap. You can just go to account and you can just go to the domain list, and this is where you guys can see the domain you have purchased. So for example, I have purchased this kukubackend.com. I can click on the manage button here, and I can go ahead and work with the advanced DNS. I will going to show you that how it will going to work. Okay, but it's very simple, and whatever, let's say, record you see, you can just delete that, like in case if you have any record. Now how that will going to work, we will going to teach you each and everything, but this is how you can get the domain name. Okay, VPS server. Okay, so we will going to get a VPS. Now there are plenty of VPS servers. Okay, like Digital Ocean. Okay, let's say Digital Ocean. And the thing is that, my dear friends, they are all are very expensive. If you see their pricing plan, you will going to find all of them sort of a very expensive. Okay, very if you see it here, you can see they charge too much high. If you just go for this link, hostinger.com slash bing commerce, hostinger will also going to make the things very much expensive for you. So let me show you guys. Okay, so if you just go to the services, click on VPS hosting. Okay, and you will going to notice we have here, let's wait. Okay, it's taking little bit amount of time. You can see for 399. Okay, wait, let me just show you in the dollars. It's too much, by the way. Okay, so what is the best VPS I recommend you? Okay, let me show you that as well. Wait, let's wait. It's taking little bit amount of time. Okay, hostinger, come on man, be fast. and we have also Walter. Okay, so also if you see the pricing of it, it's still, it's too much. You can say it's starting from $6 and only, $5 and 4 GB of RAM and only 50 GB of storage, which I believe is too expensive. Okay, so what we can do is that we can use this particular VPS server. Okay, you can just type everything you see on in the screen. Everything is small. My dash link.in/contabo. I will also going to attach the link below. So just type this link, my dash link.in/contabo. Everything in small in your browser. Okay, and after you have done this, okay, so you will just visit to the Contabo's website. This just make sure that if you're totally new, so you can just sign up. Okay, and after you just do sign up, okay, make sure sign up with put your email and password, and if in case if you already have the account, you can just click on login here. Okay, and wait, let me just log in, and you can see that I'm inside the Contabo server. Okay, so currently they are testing, okay, with their new platform, that is the new.contabo, but maybe in future you may see the new interface. So just click on this for now, click on this new.contabo.com, and after this click on create and just get a new VPS server. Okay, and you will going to find it, very cheap. Okay, so let's wait. You can see it will just start for $4. Just go select here the VPS server. By the way, if you just go to the cloud VPS, there are plenty of options, and you can see just for $4 per month they are offering 8 GB of RAM, which you cannot see here in their $5 plan. They are just offering 4 RAM. You can see all are very expensive, so that's why I prefer to go with the Contabo, by the way. So just select the plan you want. Okay, you can select $4, or even if you're not sure, so you can just select the base one, and in future you can upgrade it in just one click. So let's select the base one. Okay, and after this I recommend you guys to go with the 12 months. Okay, which is very much important. Okay, because in the 12 months you will basically going to save a lot, but of course I'm just teaching you guys, so I will just go with the 1 month, but you have to go with the 12 months to save a lot of money on it. Okay, and here make sure storage everything should be by default. Okay, you don't have to do anything. And here just scroll down, just select your root password. So for example, let's say if I go to the notepad, and let's say I will just going to go with the, let's say, root password. Okay, so for example I will going to select the root password. Okay, let's say Coolify 123. Okay, so this is the password I want to keep for my root password, so I will select this, but remember whatever password you keep it here, so save it somewhere else, because in future we will going to need it. Okay, and after this just click on the next button, and after that just put all the details, okay, like your name and all, and click on next button and make the payment. You will see something like this, so you can put I protect my data myself. Okay, and after this you can see, you can review your order, and with the text you can see this much it will cost. Click on order and pay, and then you are good to go. Just wait for a few seconds. Okay, and boom, you can see order has been received. Awesome. Now what you guys can do is that you can just go to your control panel, just refresh it, and you will going to see one more server over here that has been added. Okay, it can takes few minutes. Okay, for this to work. Okay, so just wait. Okay, and also in your email you will going to get all the details, like the IP address and all. Okay, so it will take little bit amount of time. Okay, so as the server is totally new, so it will just going to take few minutes. Okay, to add it to your platform. Okay, so after some time you can start to see that particular server over here. Okay, now let's refresh it again. Okay, so because I have got my login details in my email, so you will see that. Okay, and you will also be able to see your server will be here. Awesome, it's saying running. Okay, the one which I have got here, you can just tap on it and you can just uh, write the display name whatever you want. For example, let's say Coolify VPS hosting, something like this, anything you want, confirm it, and boom, you are good to go. And in this way you have set up your system. Okay, now once we have our system VPS running, so make sure that whatever IP address you have, you just copy it and save it here in your notepad, whatever notepad you are using. Okay, and now guys, to manage this we require SSH. Okay, so what is that? So you can basically search for termites. Okay, on your browser, just go to this website termites. Okay, it's a very simple, and why I want you to use it, because it can be operated in all devices like Mac OS, Windows, Linux, iOS and Android. So just sign up. Let's say I already have the account, so I will just log in. Whatever the case it is, after you sign up or log in, it will take you to the account, and from bottom you guys can just download the Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you want. Just download it. Okay, and then you guys are good to go. After you just download it, okay, you guys can basically use the termite. So you can see after you install it, so this is how it will look on your system. If you're on Mac, just search for the termites in your spotlight, or if you're on the Windows or anyone, just search for termites, just open this app. It will look something like this. Click on the new host from the top and just go, and whatever IP address you have, just copy it, which you have got from the Contabo, paste it over here. Okay, you can just label it, let's say Coolify server, anything you want, and after this click on the connect button. It will ask for the username, so by default right now we have a root. Click on continue and save. It will give you the permission. Click on add and continue. Password, so we have set the password, this one, root password. Whatever password you have set, just paste that here while you have purchased the Contabo. Okay, and after this you are logging to the system. Now we need to set up the Coolify. So for that, just go to Coolify, just go to Coolify's website here, and just go to docs at the top. Okay, click on get started, go to the installation, and you will see this particular code. Just copy it like this, go here, and by the way, to paste it you have to use this one, this command on your system, control plus shift plus V. Okay, just press it control shift V, and this is how it will. Click on enter, and automatically you will going to see it will start to download the Coolify, and in very few minutes you will going to see the Coolify will be installed on your server. Okay, without any problem, just with one particular script. And see guys, after few minutes it has been installed and it's saying congrats. Okay, now after this we have done this, we have set up the Coolify. Okay, if you will see here, we have this link over here, you can see this. Okay, so just copy this, press Ctrl Shift and C to copy it. Just go to your browser, go ahead, paste it, click on enter, and you will see the Coolify will be here. Awesome, right? And by the way, you can close unnecessary apps which we do not require. Okay, so you can see it will just going to show your Coolify over here. You just need to register it. By the way, to copy the link, uh, it's very simple. By the way, control shift and C, to copy it and just paste it in your server. Then it will look like this. Just write the name, whatever you want. Let's say I put it, let's say Coolify, email, password. Let's say I want to put the same password to avoid any type of a confusion, but whatever you put, okay, make sure you save it somewhere else. Click on register. Okay, okay, so let's go ahead. I will put the Coolify password like this. Coolify password with one symbol. Let me just use this one. But as I have mentioned, whatever you use, make sure that you guys save it somewhere. Okay, so it's done. It will onboard you. Just wait couple of few seconds. I guess my net is little bit slow, but let's not worry about anything. Okay, never. Click on get started button. Click on next. Click on localhost. Okay, so Coolify can operate in both of them. Click on create new project. Click on let's do it. Okay, so uh, let's wait. Now if you click on project, okay, so my first project, by the way, you can just accept, disable this pop-up. Now let's after we have done and set up Coolify. Okay, so now this is how basically you can set up Coolify, nothing complicated over here. Okay, now after we have set up the Coolify, let's go and attach the domain. So remember, we have this domain name, so make sure whatever domain name you have purchased, just go to the domain list. Again, I'm showing you. Okay, just go here, whatever domain name you have, just click on manage. And after you have done this, you can just come over here, click on advanced DNS, and whatever you have, you can delete the record. Let's say let's attach the domain. Click on settings and let's wait. Here you can see the URL. So here what you guys can do is that you can create a record. Okay, so for example, my URL will be like this: https colon column and then whatever domain name you have. Let's say in my case it's kukubackend.com. So this is the domain name I want, but I want the Coolify panel to be installed in subdomain. Okay, so what I can do is that I can create a record. Okay, and here let's say I can put, let's say, Coolify like this, whatever your IP address. So for example, let's say what was your IP address. So our IP address is this one. Just copy it, go here, paste it here, and just click on the save button. You see this tick mark, tap on it, and that record will be added. By the way, it takes name gym few minutes to set it. So I will also going to write this same one here, coolify.https, coolify dot your domain name, and you can just name it, let's say whatever you want. Let's say Coolify like this. Save it up, and by the way, you can also set your time zone if you want to. And now if you try to open this link in your browser, it will take little bit amount of time for the Coolify to work on this domain, but do not worry, everything will be properly done. Meanwhile, you can just check here some backups we have, some transactional emails we have, some auth one. Okay, and plenty of other configurations. But let's just go here and let's again check it. But it will take approx it can take approx 24 hours to set it up. But this is how you can just set up the domain, okay, very easily on your server. Okay, now you can click on the dashboard, and one more thing, by the way, you can also just click on a record here and just put your host, let's say @ and same IP address you can put here. Okay, which you have. Click on save changes. So just do this. Okay, do not worry about it. Let's do that. Let's point it to the VPS server. Okay, and let's say if you just again try, after some time it will start to work. Okay, can see after some time I try to refresh and you can see it worked. Now whatever email ID you have put, password you have set, let's say my Coolify password was this, I will just copy it, paste it here, click on login button, and I will be able to log into my Coolify dashboard with my custom domain. You can see it over here, you can see. Okay, and that's how you can access now Coolify, and this is how we have set up the Coolify, okay, with our custom domain. Okay, very simple and easy. Now you can easily deploy apps and application whatever you want to. By the way, if you just go to projects, so guys, project means if you just understand the Coolify, okay, so we create projects, okay, and inside this project we can build as many as resources. Okay, so for example, let's say the project one, let's say you can create, let's say, which is related to websites. Okay, right, you can create that is related to the website. Okay, and inside this website project you can, let's say, build unlimited, let's say, WordPress websites. Okay, like you can build, let's say, your e-commerce website, let's say blog website, etc, etc. Okay, and let's say you can create, let's say, another projects, okay, another project, and let's say this project could be, let's say, related to email marketing, where you can just put Mautic application, or you can build your own SMTP, etc, etc. So what I mean to say is that whatever, let's say, project could be N8N automation, okay, anything, but the thing is that in Coolify allow us to create different projects, okay, and inside the projects we can put as many as resources. Okay, so for example, if I click on, let's say, add project, let's say this is something, let's say, related to websites, I can create a project. Okay, tap here, and let's say you can see website project has been created. Similarly, let's say I can create, let's say, something related to automations project, and inside it here I can put as many as applications or web apps related to automation like N8N. Okay, and let's say I can create more, let's say, database, okay, where I can put, let's say, MongoDB type of a application. Okay, if you see and click on project again, database, okay, and so on. Right, so this is how amazing it is. Let's say we create, let's say, for the email marketing, let's say, okay, let's say you can put here, let's say, Mautic and other email marketing applications. So this is the way Coolify help us to, arrange all the applications very easily, okay, in the Coolify. And this is basically how you can set up the Coolify. Okay, and the last thing, guys, hope you guys have, understood about Coolify. Now when we talk about Coolify, so it's not only about, deploying it, but if you just go to the site, we have, just go to the courses here and just search for Coolify. Okay, in our website, and you will going to see we have a Coolify self-managed web hosting, tech control, cut cost, and no limits. So when you access this course, so this course is about 3 or 30 minutes. Now the best thing about this course is that this course is completely about Coolify. So whatever you have watched till now, so all the things has been covered inside this course, but the benefit is that we have covered a lot of things like, SSH, sudo, two-factor authentication. So if you want to secure your server, because currently you're using root, okay, and root will not going to help you out. Okay, your server can easily going to get hacked after some time, because root is very common. So how to protect the server, how to take the backups, and throughout the time you will see more and more lectures will be added. By the time when you will come to this course again, you will see backup automatically system will be added to the course. So every single time we will going to add new and new things about Coolify in this course. Okay, so the course which you are watching right now is just sufficient for the beginners point of view to set up the Coolify. But if you really want to care about and securing about your server, okay, in the long run and for the long business, make sure that you explore this course, okay. It will really going to help you out, okay. So it's under the membership. You can just get the membership, okay. From the pricing, get membership, and from here you can access the membership from our website, and you can access not only the Coolify course but also other amazing courses we have in our collection, from Jupyter Notebook to Tableau course to Canva course to Build AI Tools course to Google Analytics to WordPress course and many more, okay. So make sure that you explore and explore our website, and also check the library. Click on library and make sure you check the developer kit, where we have a plenty of things from 100 Python interview question to 200 plus Python project and many more things. So make sure you explore all of them, okay. Now let's see how you can deploy the applications, okay. So it's very simple. So let's say I want to go ahead and install, let's say, a website, okay. So I will just go to, let's say, website project, and I will make sure it's selected to production, and I can click on add new resource here. And let's say this time, let's say I want to go with the WordPress, okay. So I will just go ahead with this WordPress with MariaDB over here, okay. And now you can just say, like, let's say you want to build, let's say, e-commerce website, okay. You can name it, and let's say you can also change the domain. Now guys, let's say we can create some shop website, okay. So I want like this shop dot kukubackend.com, okay. So let's say I click on add new record. Let's say a record. This time it will be shop, shop. Put your IP address, whatever IP address you have. This is the IP address. I will copy, paste it over here like this. Click on the save changes button. Done. Now we have created the shop, okay. So I can just go here to this first save it, and I can just go to the settings here, okay. I can change the name here. For example, I can just remove all this thing, okay, like HTTPS. And after this, let's say my domain name. So for example, my domain name is kukubackend.com. And now let's say I want to create a shop WordPress website where I want to put my e-commerce website like that, okay. I will save it up. Awesome. Just go to configuration again, and you can see the URL has changed to shop.kukubackend, your domain name, okay. Now click on simply deploy and see the magic, and you will going to see in few seconds all the WordPress will be installed automatically. The script will going to run, and each and everything will be automated. You don't have to do anything manually, okay. Everything will be done for you. Just wait and see the magic of the you know uh, Coolify, okay. It's just amazing, okay. Let's wait. It will automatically going to work, okay. So you do not have to worry for anything. Let's wait. You can see here it's almost done. Let's wait. It will automatically going to say, okay. So you don't have to worry about anything. And you can see it's saying started. So you can see started. Now I can just cross it, and now make sure that the status should be healthy, or in case if it doesn't show, just refresh it here, okay. And let's wait for a few seconds, and you can see it's showing healthy. Also you can just refresh it directly from the dashboard, by the way. And now if you go to the links, you can just go here to your WordPress site, and you will going to notice your site has been added, and also SSL certificate is also added, and connection is secure. Now simply go to your site like this, put your title and all. Let's say site title I will put, let's say, my shop site, okay. Here you can just put your username, set your password, put your email, whatever you have. Click on install WordPress, and you will see in your Coolify server the changes will going to take place here, okay. Now just log in, Just log in with your email ID and password, click on login, and boom, you can see you will be inside your WordPress website. Very simple. So this is how it's so easy to use Coolify. You can see, so powerful, amazing. And by the way, make sure that you change the settings, like in general, make sure anyone can register. This is important. You can select your time zone. Let's say for India, right now I'm in India, so I will choose this one. Of course, this is not a WordPress tutorial, but generally in the permalinks we select to the post name, which is very much important. Okay, so whatever website or anything you're creating, so majority 89% of the WordPress users use the post name as the structure, so make sure you do that. And awesome, you can see you have created your WordPress website. And of course you can even clean it from here. Awesome, like this. Great. And if you have some plugins, you can see there are some by default plugins. If you want to clean it, you can just deactivate it, and you can see your site is working absolutely amazing, and the speed is also very fast, which is very great. And boom, you can see it's done. So this is how you have uh, created your site. Okay, now let's go with another example. Let's say you also want to create a blog website. Okay, so what you will going to do is that, again, just go here to the projects. Now in your website, if you tap on the website, you will going to see uh, one website is added here. Now I want to add more resource, so I can click on this top, let's say plus, and let's say this time I will again just go with the WordPress, and let's say I want to go with this MariaDB, and this time let's say I want to create my blog site. I will save it and click on the setting to change the domain name. I told you how it works. Easy, just put HTTPS here, S, like this. Then just go to your DNS, click on add new record, a record. This time let's say I want it to be, let's say, blog. Here put your IP address, whatever you want for your server. Click on save changes button, and let's wait. Click on save changes. It should happen with, okay, it's done almost. Let's wait. And you can see blog subdomain is added. Now again, whatever your domain is, just copy this, just go over here. Now this time I want it to be, let's say, blog. Okay, dot. Now if you want to install, let's say, WordPress, okay, let's say on your main domain, like right now you can see I use the subdomain, but let's say you want to install, let's say, your website in, let's say, main application in your main top level domain. So you don't have to do anything, just remove all these things and automatically it will going to install, okay, on your main domain name. Okay, let me show you. If you just go to the configuration here again, so now it will going to install on this particular domain, kukubackend.com. Very simple. Now just click on the deploy button and see the magic. Okay, again just wait for a few minutes, and you will going to see that it will going to deploy the WordPress on your, let's say, main domain or whatever domain you have set. So my dear friends, you can see how amazing it is. Okay, it's so simple, so easy to use these things. Okay, you can see it has started. You can just reload it. Okay, let's wait. You can see it's healthy now. Also you can refresh it if you want to. Now everything is great. Go to the link and boom, again your new WordPress site is ready here on your main domain. Again same procedure, just set up. Awesome. So that's how you guys can install your e-commerce or any sort of, or I can say, unlimited WordPress website. Now one thing which I want to tell you is that you can just go to, let's say, Kuku courses. Okay, just go to the website kukucourses.com, and if you just go to the courses here, make sure you just go ahead here and just check here you know let's say web development, and you will going to find that we have created tons of amazing courses like build AI tools with WordPress and ChatGPT without any code, build travel website, build your own affiliate marketing system in WordPress. You can increase the WordPress speed. Okay, you can build e-commerce website on your WordPress site. So we have created a lot of courses on WordPress. Okay, you can go to the next page and so on. You can just explore all of them. Okay, like you can build a real estate website with WordPress and so on. You can turn your WordPress into a SaaS, build online course website with WordPress, and many more. So you can see all our courses are basically in the membership. Okay, so you guys can just go ahead. Okay, and you can explore all these courses. We create all the updated courses, so you can just see in the pricing in the get membership. We have the membership, so you can check it out. So with our membership you can access all the courses we have in our website. Okay, and by the way, whatever membership you go with, so we have two plans. If you want to get 50% discount, or if you want to know how to buy our membership, by the way, it's same like you buy in the e-commerce website, but still if you want to get that, okay, you can watch it. But make sure that you explore our site if you really want to become more expert in, WordPress and all. But in this way you can, get your WordPress site installed, okay, on your VPS server using Coolify very easily. Okay, and this is what I wanted to teach you guys over here. Okay, now let's go ahead with the N8N. Okay, you can, by the way, see what N8N is all about. Let's go here. So N8N is basically a open source automation tool which you can self-host on your system. If you try to buy it from their site, you can see it's too expensive, but you can cut all your cost by installing, your N8N automation inside your VPS server using Coolify. So it's very simple and easy. So for example, let's say if I go to the automation projects I created here, if you just go to projects, automation here, now make sure it's selected to production and click on add new resource here, and this time you just have to search for N8N. You can see N8N workflow automation tool, just tap on it. Now make sure you just put here, let's say N8N. Okay, save it here. Now if you go here to the settings here, click on the settings in here. Now we first need to, point it to the correct one. So what I can do is that I can just go to the domain DNS. I can add a new record, let's say a record this time. Now let's say I want to create automation, automation. Okay, and after this IP address, so whatever your server IP address is, just copy it, go here and paste your IP address for your VPS server. Click on save changes button. Awesome. After you have done this, now make sure that you properly remove all this thing. Make it HTTPS, that is important, otherwise you will not going to have the SSL certificate. And then whatever your name is, automation. Okay, by the way, whatever domain you have, first you can write that here. Okay, or just put automation, sorry, wait here, the main you have created automation, right? So I will just going to write here automation like this, automation dot whatever domain name you have, you can just put that. For example, in my case it's kukubackend.com. Just paste it here. Awesome, just save it up. So we are installing this in our subdomain here, and go to the configuration now at here, and you can see now when we will deploy the N8N, so it will be on this particular URL. Let's see this in the action. I will click on the deploy button and you will going to see the magic of it. So just wait for a few seconds and you will see the power of Coolify. It will going to install N8N on your particular VPS server, which is the Coolify. Okay, very easily. Automatically all the automations will run. You don't have to do any manual work. Each thing is automated. Okay, so just wait for it. Okay, and let's wait. It will take some time. Okay, let's wait, not to hurry, just have patience, and I suppose in less than 1 minute it will going to get your n8n automation, okay, inside your system, right? So it's a complete open source, okay. So if you try to get the n8n, purchase it, it will going to cost you too much. But if you go with your self hosting, it will become very much affordable for you, okay. So let's wait here and let's see the magic of it. Okay, let's wait, and I believe everything is done. So you can see everything is very automated. You don't have to worry about anything. Let's wait for a few seconds and everything will be done for you. Okay, now guys, you can see that n has been started. Okay, now just cross it from the top and make sure the status should be running. You can just refresh it from here. Okay, and also you can also just do the refresh from the top and wait until it shows the healthy. Okay, so it can take little bit amount of time to show the healthy status. Okay, let's not worry about it. So in the backend the Coolify system is working. Okay, and you can see now it has shown healthy. Okay, now you can just tap on the link here and you can just go to the link, and boom, your n8n is live on your server automation. Okay, and you can anytime go to the automation.backend.com, your domain. Let's set it up. Let's set the password. Let me just set the password, let's say this one. Whatever password you want to set, you can set it. Click on next. Boom, you can just describe your company. Wait, let's say it's an e-commerce business owner, let's say myself, whatever you want to. Let's click on get started, click on escape, and you can see n8n is installed on your application. Now you can do as many as automation you want. Everything is inside your server, and the best part is that you can also use the templates of n8n. Okay, and you can just pull it back to your workflow. But this is how you can install n8n, okay, self-hosted on your system very easily, and you can work. So we have taught how you can set up the Coolify and install n8n, okay, on your own server, and you can just do unlimited automations. Now let's see how you can install the Mautic. So just go to email marketing here. Okay, and after this just click on add new resource here and just search for your Mautic. Okay, Mautic 5, and this is what we will going to install. It's just the amazing free open source email marketing software. So just name it as a Mautic, save it, and after this, my dear friends, you guys will going to see you don't have to do anything about the cron jobs, worker, and so on. Everything will be automated very simply. Okay, but what you need to do is that you just have to go to the settings. Okay, and here you just have to change the domain name. For example, remove all this thing, make it https. It's very much important, otherwise you will face the SSL problem. So make it https, then colon, then this slash, like this. Now go to your DNS zone. Okay, which we have taught you. You will see add new record here. Click on a record and you can just put it, let's say Mautic, like this. Put IP address, whatever IP address you have of your server. So just copy the IP address of your server, paste it here, and click on this tick mark button to save the changes. Okay, like this, and you can see Mautic is added. Now you just need to write here Mautic dot I want to install it in the subdomain, so that's why I'm doing it. Now whatever domain name you have, for example, I have this domain name, and for that I have created the Mautic. So just go here and paste it here like this, okay, like this. So in this URL your Mautic application will be available for you. After this, click on save button and click on this configuration button at the top here, and awesome, this is how amazing it is. Now you simply have to click on the deploy button and see the magic. Everything will be automated for you, okay? So it is somehow that great, my dear friends, believe me, okay? So download this complete, just wait for few seconds and see the magic of it. It's just amazing, okay? Mark my words, right? So after this, let's wait here. Now you can see it showing created, okay? Each and everything, cron jobs is created and your rabbit is started, okay? And after this you can see everything is done, right? So and your Mautic is started. You can just simply cross it. Now you will see something like this, like, you know, I started and so on, okay? So let's wait, cross it now and refresh it. At the top you will see this refresh status option, and also you can just refresh from the top as well, and just wait for you know the cron jobs and all to, you know, get over here, okay? And you can see now each and everything is healthy. That means your Mautic will work. Now just tap on this link, go to the link, that is the Mautic dot your domain name, and you can see the installer pop up. Everything is simple. Click on next, select your database and all, and here you will see the database password. So this database password you will going to get it from here, okay? So you can see your MySQL password, whatever password you have, just copy it here, just go here and paste it over here. Rest you don't have to, you know, do anything. Click on the next step and you can see it's verifying your database and all. It's somehow that simple, okay? There's nothing to worry about, okay? Let's wait. It will take, you know, few minutes and boom, it's done. Now you need to create the username. So let's say I put it, let's say Coolify, and the password, let's say I put it, let's say this one. Whatever you want to put, you can put. First name, let's say this one, email address, click on next button, okay? Remember all this username and password which you will going to keep. And let's say the username, again I have put it, let's say Coolify here, and the password I will put here, and then I will be able to log in to the Mautic server very easily. Nothing complicated. Awesome. And you can see Mautic 5 is on your server, okay? Just amazing, okay? Now let's see how we can set up the SMTP configuration. Now guys, Mautic is just the email marketing application that will help you to manage the campaign, create the campaigns and see the result and so on. But behind that there is concept which we have is known as SMTP. Okay, so SMTP is responsible to, you know, send and receive emails or even the bulk emails and so on. So you can build your own SMTP or you can use some company SMTP to send and receive the email. So currently for this case we will going to use SMTP by a company which is known as Resend. And if you just go to Coolify, go to the settings, go to the transactional emails here, and you will see it will going to support Resend. So Resend is a you know some sort of a, you know, company that will help you to send and receive the email. You can just do one thing is that you can just type this as you can see on the screen, everything is small, my dash link.in/resend. I will also going to attach the link below if possible. Click on enter and you will go to this particular application. Of course, if you just visit it the first time, okay, if you just visit the same link, let's say my-link.in/resend, you will go to most probably their website. Make sure that you just click on get started, just sign up with Google, whatever you want, and just go to their website. Okay, continue. Awesome. And you will see something like this. Okay, by the way, in case you can just click on this API keys here, click on the API key. Let me just remove it. Let me show you from the scratch. So click on create an API key, put let's say Mautic, click on add, and whatever the key is, just copy the key. Okay, and after you just copy it, okay, go to the Coolify here, put the API key whatever you have, enable it. Okay, and also make sure that your from name is important. So for example, let's say I will going to put the name as related to my domain, let's say from Kuku backend. Okay, let's say the brand name or your name, whatever it is. Address, let's say help @ like this kukubackend.com, anything you want like that. Okay, and email address you can keep it. Okay, so make sure that when you keep the email address, from email address, so copy your main domain name here, just put it here like this I have put, and in the front of it you can edit whatever you want, help @ or anything you want. Because if you see some business email, okay, for example, let's say if you see, let's say if you just go to settings, you will going to see, let's say for example, let's say we have Contabo, not this one, let's say this Contabo one. Okay, oh wait, also not this one, let's say this one. Okay, so here you will see whatever email you have. So in the front of it they have this, their domain name @ and their domain name, and in front of that they have something allies, using that they have sent the email. So this is how the professional business email looks like. So same, you have done this, you have your main domain here, and you can put here whatever you want, like care, support, help @ whatever you want. And after you have done this, you can just enable it, save it from here as well. Now it will ask for the host, so here you just have to type smtp.resend.com, smtp.resend.com. okay, and your port will be here, 587 will be your port, your encryption, your username, okay, and the password you have to put here as the API key. So whatever API key you have got from the recent, copy it, API key, and put that here in the SMTP password. Okay, very important. Okay, and after this you have here username. It's totally not mandatory, but whatever it is, just click on the save button. Awesome. And after you have done this, what you need to do is that you also need to go to, let's say your Mautic. So just go to Mautic, click on this gear icon, settings. Okay, and here you just need to go to the configuration here. Okay, tap on it, and now just go to email settings here. Okay, and set the email, okay, whatever you have. So I will use the same one. From email is this one, from email address. Okay, I will put the same one, and name will be, let's say, Kuku backend one, let's say this one. Okay, and here mailer is owner, set to yes. Okay, and here you can just set this, okay, the SMTP, okay, local host and so on, right? Here you will going to see some details, like here we have the SMTP host. Okay, so here you can you know set it as a smtp.recent.com. So for example, smtp.recent.com. okay, port will be here 587, like this. Username, whatever you want to put. Okay, let's say we can put here, let's say, the same email address, let's say this one. Okay, like this. And the password here will be this recent API key. Copy it, go here and paste it over here. Okay, and here okay, everything is, I guess, done. Make sure that you first save the changes whatever you have done till now. Just click on email settings again. Okay, so you have set the schema. Okay, uh, so wait, let me show you. Wait, okay, let me just see what in the documentation, okay, of here we have for the this one. Okay, reply to custom path, everything is done, by the way. Add value path. Okay, wait. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, uh, SMTP. Okay, let's skip it to the SMTP. Everything is done. Okay, so let's go ahead and see it, but before that, just go here. By the way, you can just, whatever API key you have, you can just put it to your notepad, save. Okay, for example, let's say you can put, let's say, recent API key. So whatever key you have, you can just paste it over here in your notepad. Okay, and click on done button, and after this, go to the domain here. Click on add domain. You need to verify your domain. So for example, let's say your domain, whatever domain name you have, for example, my domain is this one. I will copy, paste your domain over here. Region, you can select, let's say, Tokyo, anything you want. Okay, click on add domain. Now it will tell you to add the record. So the very first record we have here is this MX record. So just go to your DNS one here, scroll down, and here you will see something, email forwarding to, let's say, custom MX. Select MX record, and in the place of a host, I will going to copy this send one. Copy it, go here and paste it. In the value, you will just going to copy this one, copy it, paste it here, and priority is set to 10. Okay, so just put here 10. Awesome. Click on save all changes. First thing is done. Now second is txt record. Okay, so just copy it, just go here to add new record. From here, select txt record, put the host name as a send, and data, the value, you just have to copy it from here, paste it in the value, click on save changes. Same again, we have to create the txt file. Click on add new record, click on txt record, copy this host name here, paste it over here, click on this particular value and copy it, paste it here. So this is just a one-time configurations you have to do, and I guess all is done. And we also have okay, let's leave it for now. You can do that. Okay, let's try it. Let's create one more if we face any problem, so we can even remove it, demark. Let's say copy this one, paste it over here, and click on save changes. Awesome. Now click on this, I have added the records here. Okay, click on this button and it will verify that you have successfully sent it or not. So it will take few minutes, or it can take hours as well, depending on the DNS provider time. Okay, but in this way it will help you to verify your domain, and using resend you can send emails very easily. Okay, and you can take it as a your SMTP server. Okay, and let's wait for few hours, and it will be done for you. Okay, so it could take few minutes to hours. Let's wait for it, or you can come after, or you can check after a few minutes later, and then it will be configured for you. Okay, and you guys can see after few minutes it has set up for us. Okay, now you can just go to Coolify and you can click on send test email. So let's say this email, send it, and let's see if we get any email. And also same thing, you guys can also test in the Mautic. First make sure you save it. Okay, and click on send test email over here. Okay, click on send test email, and we will going to check both of them. Okay, so for example, if I just go over here, let's just go to the inbox, and you can see from the Coolify we have got the email. That means it's working, and you can see the email has been sent from our domain, which we have set help@my domain. Okay, so which is great. And in Mautic, okay, 587. So what we can do is that just remove it, go to your Coolify here, and here you can put username as a recent. Just copy this username, save it here in the Coolify, and in here in your Mautic, select is to resend, and make sure that Miller is owner for okay, you just turn it off because it's not our SMTP. And let's save it up. Let's try it now again. Click on send test email, and let's wait. You can see it showing now success. Okay, so this is what you need to do. Make sure you turn it off and set the user to resend. And if you check the email, so you can see you got it Mautic test email, and everything is perfect. So in this way we have set up the Mautic, and we have also installed it in our VPS server, and we have also set the resend. Okay, so it's an company that will help your Mautic to send and receive the emails. By the way, it comes for some price. Okay, so if you just check their price, let's say my-link.in slash resend. If you just go here, and let's say if you just tap on the profile, uh, okay, and just go to, I guess it should be here. Let's go to my profile. Okay, and I guess okay, so wait. Okay, wait, let me just show you here. Okay, uh, in the private window, let's say, just go to the same link, my-link.in slash resend, but it's very cheap, my dear friends. Okay, with slash resend. Okay, just tap on this, and you can see the pricing. It's very cheap. Okay, you can see 3000 emails per month you will going to get for free. You don't have to pay, and for $20 per month you can just get approx 50,000 email, and even it's customizable. For example, let's say this much, you can say it's just amazing. Okay, just for $20 you can send 50,000 emails, which is sufficient. Okay, but let's say as I have mentioned that you can use any company SMTP. So in our case, we have used, let's say, resend. Okay, to resend SMTP to send our Mautic, emails. But let's say you want to create your own application or own SMTP. You don't want to pay to this company for that. So guys, for that, what you can do is that you can just search for Kuku courses. Okay, go to the Kuku courses website here. Go here to the courses, tap on it, and just search here for Mautic. Okay, and you will going to see we have two courses. Okay, one is this one, build your own SMTP. So we have one course on our website, and this course is of 4 hours, and here we will teach you how you can set up your own SMTP server. So you can just watch the complete tutorial we have here, which is very powerful. Everything has been covered step by step without any struggle, and you will going to get 99.9% of score, which is very great. So in case if you want to learn how you can build your own SMTP and you don't want to rely on some company's SMTP, so you can explore our course to build your own SMTP. Okay, and you can connect that with your Mautic application which we have just created now. In the SMTP, you can just put your SMTP details and you can send bulk emails, okay, from your own SMTP. So this is the course you need to watch. And the second course is that, let's say you have created the Mautic. Now let's say you want to you know learn how to use Mautic. Okay, so like how to use segments, components, campaigns, channels, and so on. So for that, my dear friends, I created another course which is Mautic email marketing automation. This particular course, with the power of AI tools like ChatGPT, will going to guide you how you can create the complex automations using Mautic. Okay, each and everything has been covered, like how to use Mautic. Okay, inside this course. This course is about 5 hours course, so make sure you explore this course as well, and you will learn how to use Mautic from the point, how to use points, stages, and so on. Everything has been covered here in this course. And one thing which I also want to mention is that please see that all these courses we have is available in our membership. So if you click on courses, so not only Mautic, we have amazing courses like Jupyter Notebook, and you can see Tableau course and plenty of other courses. Left you can see all the category of the courses from Canva to build AI tools. Amazing courses. All our courses are AI oriented courses, but all our courses are under the membership. So if you click on the pricing, click on get membership, all our courses are available in the membership. So you can see we have a two plan, yearly and the lifetime. I suggest you guys to get the lifetime plan. You can access all the courses, all the new future courses for free for lifetime, and so on. And if you want to get 50% discount in this lifetime plan, so make sure you watch this below video. It will going to guide you how to get 50% discount in the lifetime plan. And this video will also going to guide you how you can buy our membership. But it's like you purchase in the e-commerce website, same is the procedure, but still we recommend students to watch this video. And also this video will guide how to get 50% discount in the lifetime plan. Okay, so make sure that you explore this. Once you get the membership, you can access all the courses we have in our website, including the Mautic as well. So very powerful website we have. We have a free libraries as well, explore them, tools as well, and community as well, where you can chat. Click on general chat and start to chat with the users. So make sure that you explore it. You can also go to the newsletter and sign up for the 30 plus free courses we have. So you can sign up with the newsletter. Make sure that you explore. You will going to get plenty of things, from the services to blog and many more. So this is how you guys can, by the way, set up the Mautic. Okay, inside your Coolify using your own server without any too much technical skills. Okay.